Hello, hello. Let's do some drawing today. I think we're going to do some drawing using shape language. See if we can't come up with some characters using some simple shapes. Go ahead and move over here to this other platform. Okay. I'm going to start by doing some simple okay, just a couple samples real quick. Let me see. 9 should be okay, I think. Just make some shapes here. Some main shapes to go off of. If you hit stroke, then you can just line it where that is. So I'm using the rectangle marquise tool, and by doing that I can use any square, any rectangle, any of those shapes that I think will be decent, and then just hit stroke, right click, come down, hit stroke. You guys can't see it because it's on my other page over here, but once you do that, it'll pop up another little screen over in the side, and it'll allow you to fill that line in without having to try to do it yourself. So I'm just going to do a couple here. With some different things. I'm going to fill all these with strokes so I don't have to do it. That's how you do me now, huh? Put it all the way back there so I can't see it. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to pull it over here so you guys can see what it looks like. That way it quits hiding it from me on the screen. And then you just hit OK. And it fills. Another circle. I think we kind of like that. Let's go like this. Stroke. I have my width at 9 because my pixels are usually set awfully high. What I mean by that is at 400. I don't know if I like that. Let's go real long. I already got 3 squares. I think I missed a triangle, so I'll put 2 triangles at the bottom. It's okay. Put 2 triangles at this bottom. Let's go here. One. Forgot what I was doing for a second. I had to remember. So let's go upside down. Alright, stroke, and one more circle. Okay. What am I missing? I'm missing a square and a circle. So, oh, that one square I did over here, I didn't stroke. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, I'm almost done with the fun part. You guys don't have to watch me do it. I might actually copy this page. I did it on the background page. You gotta be kidding me. Ooh, yep, I did it on the background page. That means I can't separate any of them. It makes a whole lot of sense. It happens though. It's okay. Because we are just going to use it as the background, so that is okay with me. Unlock this layer so I can move an empty layer underneath it, fill it with the color. Oh. Fill it with the same color as the background, maybe. Okay, there it goes. Goodness. Add another layer on top, take the background layer, take the opacity down. You guys wonder why I put another color layer underneath it is because I wouldn't be able to see those at all if I did not. Alright. I wish I can tell you I had a good brush, but I used the hard round for pretty much everything. I just adjusted a little bit. Alright, 1 second, I will be back. I have to grab my handheld to operate my Wacom. It's a lot easier when I have my handheld. Alright, I'll be right back. I am back, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I meant. It is beat up. It has a duct tape on the back of it. Like, that's how old it is. Like, this thing has been beat. I've dropped it so many times drawing. I usually hold on to it in my lap while I'm drawing. It just makes things a lot easier. Makes me be able to spin my paper and change the size of my like that. Size of my pencil. Alright, so let's go through here. I don't really know why I got Pinterest opened up, because I mean, maybe it'll give me an idea of what I want to do, but I just figured we would go through and just make up random faces and random things like that on these characters and just go from there. So let's just do some weird designs and go from there. So shape language. I kind of like the way this girl's pitching here. I don't know how I could use that in any of these. We'll see. I'll figure something out, but I'm going to start off by just making faces with shapes, I guess. Or maybe full characters, I don't know. If I do a full character, and it's got to be a square shape, then keep them pretty boxy. Especially if we're separating this, we need to separate it into okay. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I'm just trying to get a feel of. I think I want him to have a small body, long legs, big head. Okay, that's where I'm at. We don't have to stay completely confined to this. I'm just keeping it simple. Keep it simple. Everybody's heard that saying, but you know, keep it simple. them will not be front views. But right now we're just keeping it simple. We'll see what we can come up with. What I want to do here. Okay, this guy doesn't look that great, but that's all right. It could be worse. Here is more square. Use some of this shape language. Square off some of these. Let's not use so much rounds. Let's use a little more squares because I am using shape language here, so I should be consistent with it throughout. Try to stay square. Something like that. Yeah, put his butt wings up in his arms and everything. Couldn't tell what was going on, but that's okay. I don't know what I wanted to do yet, so. Alright, we got one little dude. He kind of looked like he got his, like he's squatting down. I don't think he is, but I definitely gonna make the shoes more square. Give him more of a boxy feel. All right, there we go. We kind of squared him off a little bit. Got a little character. He don't look too bad. This next one's gonna be funny though, cause he's a little smashed. It looks like. I think I'm gonna give him really tiny legs though, like little funny legs. If we just do little. What if we do like her? Why don't we do her pose? Shoe up like this. Little leg coming down. Into his body. How am I going to do into the body? Right? So I'm gonna hunch him over. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hunch him over real hard. And then I'm gonna okay. Alright. I'm gonna make his head. This is his nose. No, let's not do that because I got the face turned the wrong way. Let's turn the face. Oh no, I'm trying to figure this out real quick. Just give me a second. Okay. Before I get too far, make it clear with that arm. I'm not going to use a triangle for his leg either because I feel like that should be more square because he's square. My glove, square it off. Let's make it a. There we go. Square, 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 square. Shape language. Okay. All right, we take square to the extreme. Does it look a little weird? Yeah, some would say. All right, there's number two. Number two coming in at 2 squares. It's all right. We're going to go in for a circle here, see what we can do. What can we do for a circle? We already did the baseball pose. Let's do this. Let's do this little boxing one. Because I think it'd be funny. Okay, we're going to go. What's up? What's up? Oh, just drawing some random weird looking shape language characters. You know, living the dream. What is going on? There it goes. Okay. Alright, those was fun. Now I'm gonna do some faces on the next three, I think. Instead of whole bodies. Let's just do some faces. Okay, moving on, moving on, moving on. I do like that hair though. Like if I could take his hair. No, he would be pretty cool. Now we just had to put a body on him and all that good stuff, you know. Circles are pretty much circles. We all know about circles. We're just gonna make it happy and happy and happy. Let's make it happy. Let's go down with the circle, frown, take another circle to the circle, ground. Oh, come on. Circle. There we go. Man, that took forever. That wasn't so bad. Oh, come on. All right, Mr. Get the line. Goodness. I really need to go back and do some more traditional wrestling. Okay. Alright, there is number 2. Let's do a long face. Alright, long face. Square chin. Start off with the basics. Square. Square chin. Stick it on square face. Square ears. Okay, so use the shape language, they say. Use the shape language. Okay, we haven't put a nose in there. Let's see what we do. It's funny. I don't know how many people call it that, but that's pretty funny, in my opinion. Alrighty. There's the next one. Let's move on. Oh, goodness. Nobody watching my shape language. It's okay. I like it. This one's pretty self-explanatory. So is the round one. So maybe we pivot. What do you guys think? Nobody watching. It's all right. Maybe we pivot. And I don't know. Maybe I continue because I like that guy. So I'm going to work on this fella first because I like this guy and I like that fighting stance that she's doing. So if I don't lose that, let me see. If I don't lose that, I might put him actually in that fighting style. Let me see. Edit, copy. Oh yeah, I did. I know. This is the wrong one. Copy. Okay. Here. Edit. Paste. Nice. Okay. Delete. Transform. Alright. Triangles is what we're looking after for our feller. We are working on triangles. So with that being said, she's got a head. This one real quick. We don't really want to go over that one. Body. So use it. This shoulder's up higher than this shoulder. Okay. I'm putting these on in. We'll see how pointy I can get everything when I get down. So just give me 1 second. I like that one better. Why did I not find that one first? Alright, I'll change the bottom half and keep the top. Okay. Okay, here's our little boxer we're coming up with. Super new sub, awesome doodle. Yeah, I'm just doing some little doodling right now. You can check out some of the other ones I did. Those are the ones I started with here. These little doodles. But yeah, I'm just doing some shape language right now, playing. Yeah, turn this opacity down because we about to go into some detail on this thing, make it look better. Going, taking the occupancy down on the wrong one. What am I doing? Okay, let's turn that off. I don't need that anymore. All right, here we go. Let's do it. I don't think I need her anymore, but I'll keep her around just because for a second. Okay. Triangles. Move that over just a little bit. Okay. Feel free to draw with me if you would like. Right now I'm just doing a triangle shape language, scary, whatever you want to call it, villain. So, do you draw? Looking at references? Nice, nice. I'm not looking at anything right now. I was. Now I'm just drawing. I already looked at everything I needed to look at. Now I'm just kind of coming up with stuff out of my head. Let me see. Yeah, I'm on here making mistakes in front of everybody. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'm not trying to hide nothing. It's art. It is art. This is what art is all about. Struggle. Pretty funny. Maybe not. That is pretty funny to me. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I got one of those I just did. Another video I just did doing my own OC. I based it off of my mother's personality anyway. She was a pretty crazy woman. Oh no, I'm gonna have this done today. I mean, it ain't really an OC, but I mean, it depends on how far you going too. I mean, are you like doing an illustration where it's like completely finished work, or how you? What do you mean by finished? Just coloring it in, shading it, doing a background with it. Yeah, with background fully rendered. Yeah, I mean, it could take a while. Um, I've got a few videos on here, 2 or 3 hours, and I've pretty much finished. Um, the ones I was doing, I mean, they're pretty much completely rendered out, I would say. I actually went to school for visual development and graduated. Um, so, yeah, I was originally going to try to do animated movies and video games and all that stuff, but when I graduated, the industry decided to take a little bit of a different turn. I know people are still getting jobs, but it's not as easy as it was before I started school, which was quite a while ago. So I never made it. After I graduated school, I tried for about 2 years. But it's alright. I'm still gonna do something with it. You know, I'm still gonna find my passion. I started out drawing realism, and that's what I originally did a lot of. Um, Nowadays, I don't do as much realism. Sometimes I like to do figure drawing. Um, but yeah, most of the time now I just do more of a cartoon style just because I like it. But it's still fun to do realism here and there. I like built a Christmas tree on the top of this dude's head. It's pretty funny. I didn't even notice it until just now. Nice. Um, Animation is fun. It is. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of drawing the same, not the same, but close to the same image over and over. Yeah, it's definitely gonna take a while, but I mean, if you wanna do it, you gotta do it. That's the only way to get it done. Um, I definitely understand being passionate about art. I've been drawing since I was 6 years old, so and I'm 38 now. So I've been drawing for quite a while. I should be a lot better than I am. I guess I'm not as gifted as everybody else, but I do draw a lot from my head, and that's probably my biggest issue. School used to hate it. Like, you need to use more reference, and I get that, but And I do use reference sometimes. I like to do it out of my head. I can pretty much build this entire character out of my head. I'm not saying he's great, but he could definitely be a lot worse. Oh, I might do some. I get a phone call. Oh no 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 no. Messages, a bunch of messages, just a bunch of messages. That's it. All right, what I'm gonna draw now? I don't know what I'm gonna draw now. I've been live for an hour and 18 minutes, huh? Let me see what I'm gonna draw. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I don't. Let me see. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I don't think I've ever seen it. Is it like what is it? Man, what is that show called? I can't think of it. It just blew my mind. Game of Thrones. Is it like Game of Thrones or something? Oh, okay. Yeah, I really like Lord of the Rings. But no, I haven't heard of it at all. My wife has probably heard of it. She's probably watched it. What should I draw next? Do I do another character? Do I draw a person? So backgrounds. Like what kind of backgrounds do you be drawing? Like anything, or I mean, is it just related to your character? Or I don't like that. I didn't push it far enough. Let's push it more. Let's. Let's see. I might have a couple of my backgrounds on here actually. Quick little sketch. Ain't too bad. strong looking. Looking strong. Let me see real quick what I got in here. Don't mind. Don't you? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me see how many files I got in here. Let me see. Check this one out. You might like this one. You might like this one. Let me see. You still there? Maybe it'll open up. Look at that one. Ooh-wee. Look at that one. Look at that one. Ooh-wee. Oh, let me see. Yeah, there's a little movie that I was going to start right there called A Walk to Remember. I love the sunset in the background. Nice. It's called A Walk to Remember, and it was about a little girl and a little alien that lands in her backyard. It was a pretty good story that I wrote up. I did the beginning initial movie of it too, but I'm trying to look for something specific. I don't know if I have it in here. I got this one in here. You might like that. You might like that one too. Hold on, let me see. Honestly, I don't remember which one I used. I did that one too, the Spider-Man. Let me see. I don't know which one I used. I'm gonna open this one up. This was um Little Red Riding Hood that I did. I don't know if you can see it too well, but it's my own take on Little Red Riding Hood. She's sitting back there on a tree, throwing a knife up in the air, waiting on him, while he's walking up in Grandma's outfit. Those was the good old days. Let me see. All right, now I think this is it. I don't know if you're even going to be able to tell if this is an actual image. No, I think that's the actual image, ain't it? Heck, I can't even tell. Hold on a second. It's been so long since I've done this picture. I don't even know if that's the actual image. Hold on. Well, I don't know. But what I do know, this is the one that I drew. But it goes a lot further than this. This was when I was getting down my color studies and trying to see which way I wanted to go with the color. Um, I don't think that I have it finished. Finished one, unless that was it. Hmm. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah. Yeah, I've done a lot of studies. Like this one, you might like this one too. This one's a Peter Pan that I done. And I'll show you the Captain Hook. Like this is the Peter Pan that I done. It could have been done a lot better. I was in school, still learning, but I think it was okay. I don't think it was horrible, but it definitely now I could go back in and do so much more to it. Yeah, here's the actual character that I done. So this was the Captain Hook character that I done for that project. That was quite a while ago. Oh, and this right here is something I was working on, and I'm still working on it. Oh, that's clean. Yeah, I'm a great artist when I take my time. Most of the things that you see, I've done really fast. Things that I take my time on are immaculate. I can tell you that now. But I'll show you like some of the stuff like this. This isn't done, but this is something I was working on. I thought this was going to be hilarious. This was going to be a short film that I was working on, and it was supposed to be like a road trip um, for this cat that is like from a super rich family. So they didn't want the cat to have to, or maybe the cat missed the plane or something like that, and it was having to take this taxi from wherever it was all the way home, and the cat was just like chaotic, and it was just going to be a road trip between this taxi driver, which was clearly an Arab taxi driver, um, and a cat that was like a Siamese cat with no hair on it. So it was like this hairless cat. But yeah, that was going to be fun. Well, I've worked on here and there. Just so much stuff. I got characters. I got that car. Here's the car for it. That was me working on the car, getting the car design down. Trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the car design. I thought it was a good idea, though. I liked it. I got a couple thumbnails here that I had done up for like the movie. Oh, this image. You're going to love this image. You are absolutely going to love this image. There's no doubt about it in my mind. My teacher loved this image. There's no doubt about it. My teacher absolutely loved this image. I would say it's probably one of the best ones I've done. What a Chad.
What is a Chad?
What is a Chad? I don't even know. Got me over here cracking up. What else can I show off? I like showing off, but I don't feel like drawing anymore, so I figured I'd show off a little bit before I get off. That was what? I don't remember what year this was in school, but this was pretty sad situation for the doggy. That was a story I wrote up about a little boy who took his dog on a walk to go hunting for some squirrels, and his dog took off after a squirrel and fell down a hill and broke his leg while going for the squirrel. By the time the boy catches up to him, his dog's laying at the bottom of the hill with a broke leg, but he's got the squirrel. So the little boy carries his dog back home, and when he gets home, they lay the dog on the table, and his dad's telling him the dog's going to be okay. It's just a broke leg. And then the very next day, this big group of military come out to the house, and they're taking everyone's dogs in the neighborhood for combat to help them find some individual. And in doing so, everybody's dog gets taken in the neighborhood but his dog, because his dog has a broken leg. So, and he ends up getting to keep his dog. So the broke leg actually saved his dog from being taken to war, and nobody else got their dogs back. So it was a pretty kind of strange story that I did. Oh. I did not know that. It shows. I don't know why, but I don't feel like this image got any better. I'll show you some of my character designs here in a second too. I got a little bit of sheet of just a couple character designs that I've done. But this image here was the last image of the little boy and the dog, and that was the end to that story, basically. He was sitting out there on the deck with his dog, the only one left in town with his dog. So, yeah. I've definitely gotten better over the years. Here is some of my character designs. This is probably my favorite right here. This is called the Baby Daddy. He got a binky, he got a little teddy bear, a little thing of diapers, he got the bottles up here on his head. Yeah, it's pretty funny. He shows up when there's no one else. Baby Daddy comes through. Yeah. You know, Arabic lady with the knives on her feet. Yeah, I've been drawing for quite a while. I love to draw. I'm not the greatest, but I'm not horrible. I think I'm okay. Some would say I'm better than okay. Some would say I'm not better than okay. But you know, it just takes all kinds. Make the world go round. Here's me trying to do some what's it called? Working on think of the comics. Me trying to do like a boxing comic. I'm just setting up the stage for it. Oh, I was wanting to show you that girl before I go. I wanted to show you her. So this was kind of where we started. We one, two, or three. Two is kind of where I ended up going with it. That's why it's colored, of course. A Walk to Remember. I don't know. Let's see. It's basically the same stuff, just on two different things. A Walk to Remember. Her name was Lily Bass. I think it would have been a good little series if I would have made it. I think it really would. I didn't. That was just, it was a school project that I was working on. I never finished it. Right here is the list of all the, it's literally the whole 5-minute movie right here. Just not painted. It's drawn out, and not even drawn out well, just quick sketched. Yeah, perspective was a class that was pretty hard. I will tell you that. Perspective was something else. It's one of those classes where you're like, goodness, is this gonna end? Yeah, perspective was a rough class. Yeah, I wouldn't say I have scrapped projects. I would say that I have a bunch of stuff that I did halfway. And really have no intention on ever finishing it. Maybe not, but what do you think about Jack and the Beanstalk? It's my own take on Jack and the Beanstalk. It's Jack and the Pumpkin Stock. And it's got these big pumpkins. And that's Jack. This is pretty funny. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, is fun. It's Halloween is fun. Definitely is. Let me see what I got. I got a lot of traditional stuff too, but there's so much. Here you go. You probably appreciate this. If you like Spider Man. It's from the actual movie. It's one of the images. It's a quick study that I did. It's definitely fire. Man, I can't believe I don't have that image right there. I know I got it. Let me see something. So that's that. It makes me think that that's the original. So have you taken any classes or anything for art, or are you just teaching yourself, or don't mind those little fellers. I hadn't finished them, but I thought they were gonna be really cool. I think I might finish that. I really liked it. Those were supposed to be my dust bunnies. The dust bunnies was in there fixing the elevator. The little dust bunnies in there fixing the elevator. Oh, shoot. Not really. I'm just teaching yourself. Yeah, I was still working on that guy, but he was oh, bro, I love Sam Does Art. He is such a great artist. Um, I watch him all the time. Literally every video he drops, I watch. Um, I used to watch Ross Draws until I found out, you know, he was using AI. And I was like, nope. And I know he's a good artist, and you know he just used it for whatever he used it for, but I don't want to deal with any of that. And Mark, yeah, he's a beast too. He's an absolute monster. Aaron Blaze is probably my favorite. Um, I've been following him for years. Um, there's a lot of good ones, but I don't know. I've not really drawn anime because I started out in realism, so anime was something that like kind of took off when I was a child, but I wasn't really into it, I guess, because it was like Dragon Ball Z back then. And Dragon Ball Z was cool. I didn't really mess with it. Like it wasn't something that I was watching. Not that there's anything wrong with it, because I've watched plenty of episodes now, but I just have never really drawn anime. So a lot of those people draw anime style, and it's a little different for me because like I try to stay more towards realism, but now I feel like my style is more cartoony, because I like to push and exaggerate features a lot, and I've always been like that. Even if I know they're not supposed to be pushed, I'll try to push them as far as I can. So I don't know. Like for instance, this guy. I mean, you can tell I pushed his ears. I mean, probably not to the max, but pretty good ways. You know what I mean? I shove those ears out there. You know, I try not to make everything so realistic, but it's still realistic in my opinion. It's just not. 100% real. But I do like anime now that I'm older. Well, I'm starting to get into it more that I'm older now. But I don't know. I didn't really have friends that watched it, so it wasn't on my radar when I was a kid. And it wasn't on my radar until I went to college, actually. When I went to college, I realized that it was an actually really big um, style. Like, it's a super huge style. I used to be like super realistic. Like, that's all I wanted everything to be like portraits. Like, I drew a lot of portraits. Like, I don't have any portraits on here. Like, there's none on here right now, but I can show you. Well, let me see. I might have one. Let me see. I don't know if I do. I mean, I know the picture I just showed you was a portrait, but that's what I used to do was portraits. I don't have anything that's good anymore. Most of my stuff is done on charcoal. This doesn't show. But I've only been doing digital drawing for maybe 4 years now, 5 years now. So I feel like I'm still learning digital. I feel like I'm a lot better on paper. But I feel like everybody thinks that too. Or maybe most people. Maybe not everybody, but most people. Yeah, I don't think I have any good portraits on here anymore. Oh, my thing is dying. All right, well, that's all I can show. My battery just died on my camera, so I can show you stuff, but you can't see me. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I appreciate the follow, and I will be live again tomorrow. Um, I'm typically live around 2 or 3 o'clock, but today I was a little early. I'm glad because you got to see some of my work. I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you and have a great day.